At number 3, a state champion from Lufkin, Texas, the only state champion from Lufkin, Texas, the 2001 Lufkin Panthers. They come in here at number 3, and it's going to be kind of interesting to when you guys see who I have over them. But anyway, at number 3, the 2001 Lufkin Panthers, they went 15-1, had a great season, lost to Evangel the second game of the year. This is when Evangel was nationally ranked and kicking everybody's tail. They lost to Evangel 33-17, but they went in and they finished the rest of the year out with great victories. They didn't really even blow anybody out, which is interesting when looking at this thing. The biggest win that they have is, of course, 42-14 over Killeen and a 42-2 win over NAC. But other than that, every other game is within 24 points, if anything. So it wasn't like they were just absolutely dominated every single body that they faced. I think the biggest reason why this team was a state champion is because of Reggie McNeal, the Texas High School Hall of Famer. Was everything for the Reggie McNeals. No, for the Lufkin Panthers that year. He threw for 2,385 yards, which was a school record in 2001. 24 passing touchdowns. Quentin Holman, as a junior, I believe, had 57 catches that year. Stephen Coker was second in school history, 19 field goals that year. Defensively, they had Drew Parks on the defensive line. So this was a stout defensive team. But Reggie McNeal had 7 interceptions. So going over and playing, not only he's playing quarterback, but he's going over and playing defensive back as well. Big comeback wins in the state championship game. They absolutely dominated the second half. They went into halftime down. At one point in that game, they were down 21-3. But they battled their way back. Halftime, they're down 21-17. And then in the second half, they won the second half 21-3. They dominated the ground. They ran for 237 yards that game on the ground. Didn't really have the greatest of passing games from Reggie McNeal. He was 6-18 with a pick, but he did throw for 223 yards. A lot of that going to Jeremie Berry, who he hit deep a couple of times. A 69-yard touchdown pass and a 45-yard touchdown pass, I believe, in the second quarter. So this is just a throwback team with one of those players that's just the greatest of all time. And so, as a team, maybe, they're in the running for 1 or 2. I got them placed here at number 3. I think when you see number 2 and number 1, you'll see why. But this is just a great team and a state champion. They get all my respect. The 2001 Lufkin Panthers.